Quick update on the Nifty 50 index. We're a little bit lower today. We've got down to 11,230. So the short-term downtrend continues anyway. Holding below this trend line does obviously keep the outlook negative. That's around the 11,330, 11,340 area. So the day's low, as I say, is around 11,230, and a break below there takes us, well, there's a little gap to fill by the looks of it, at 11,180. Yep, there is. 11,180 would be the next target. Fill the gap, and as you probably remember from my video on Friday, we've got good support from around 11,150 down to 11,130, which is where the 100-day moving average is right now. That's the big support area, and it could act as a bit of a magnet really to the price as we go down. We're just heading into oversold territory, so by the time we get there, we are going to be pretty oversold. So bearing in mind that we are in a bull trend, it would be worth trying a long position there. We've also got this peak, February peak at, where did that get up to? 11,120. So that also lends a bit of support. We don't want to see this much below 11,080. That would be a problem, and we would sink down to the 200-day moving average at 1135 quite quickly, but I don't see that as a huge support area. We'll see what happens when we get there. I'll leave that for now. In the short term, we are unlikely to go too much higher. The only support we do have is a 500 moving hour average. 500 average moving, no, you know what I mean, 500 hour moving average. Right, there you go, that's what I was trying to say. It could act as a little bit of support. I wouldn't be buying it on that basis. There is a bit of a positive divergence as well on the slow stochastic, actually, on the hourly chart. Anyway, if we see a bounce, I think longs are risky, but there are two reasons why you could go long here, bearing in mind the fact, well, three reasons. We're oversold in the daily chart, we've got positive divergence on the hourly chart, and we are holding the 500-hour moving average. So if you think that's good enough for you, and you think you're willing to risk maybe buying it with a stop below 11,200, then you're looking for 11,320, 330 as your first target, with some resistance up here at 11,380, 400 would be good for some profit taking there. Just reminding myself that that first resistance level around 11,330, 340 ties in with this trend line. So although on the hourly chart it doesn't look like strong resistance, on the daily chart it certainly looks a bit stronger.